Hi Capricorn, welcome to your monthly scopes. As always, keep in mind that this is just a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences at this time. If you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. So, Capricorn, well, it seems that you have been going through some difficult times because you may feel that you are quite unsupported and that everything is requiring from you such hard work, such hard effort to get little things out of it. It's like the fun out of life, the joy out of life is not present, but this is the own entrapment of your mind. This is the own prison inside of your mind that you are creating and becoming a victim of it. So it's like you are expecting the month of July, you could be really praying for a miracle to happen. You could be really dedicating yourself a lot to spiritual practices, or you could be diving into energy type of understanding of how to shift your vibration and how to improve as well your perceptions and the chains in those thoughts that keep you a prisoner of your own reality. Not to say that you are not facing real problems and complicated problems, but the key solution to cope with them, to master them in a way that they don't become the definition of life that you have, is to change your perceptions and to understand that we are the ones who put the chains into situations. We are the ones that allow ourselves to become trapped in those circumstances. We are the ones that are real cruel to ourselves, and so we keep ourselves from having the fun and the celebratory element that this life has to offer. So I feel that you have been, it's like this is exactly what I saw. You have been on the boat alone for many, 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 many months. So you are quite tired, you are hungry, you feel completely hopeless, hopeless. You have this hopelessness. You don't. It's like you have lost the faith upon something because you have been on the boat alone for lost in the sea for a long time, and suddenly, out of nowhere, you start seeing the shore. You start seeing the island. You start seeing the solution and the miracle that you have been praying for. So I want to tell you that July is the month that's really going to prove to you that maybe miracles are actually possible if you keep yourself in that mode of persistence and inner strength and resilience, that you will get there. You will get to your island. You will get to your place of joy and recognition and happiness. So it's still a month where you may carry some weights. It's still a month where you may feel many times tired and just not, it's like the phase of feeling a victim and a martyr of circumstances ended, because this is coming up in the recent past, the Five of Pentacles, the poor victim mentality. I think you have understood that in order for you to get yourself away from this situation, this negative outcome, you needed to change something and you needed to put hard work into it. And that's exactly what you start doing. I think you start doing a lot of, and this is still going to be a reflection in July. You start doing a lot of work on your issues. You put a lot of effort in trying to see the bigger picture, in trying to go into meditation and prayer and contemplation to understand why and the reasons there has been so many bumps in the road, and maybe why you had to go through this long journey in the desert. And now you are about to find some water. You are about to find some meaning here. And the results out of it could really start bringing some lightness back to your being. Because in the current position, the main focus here in July is the Three of Cups. The celebration, the joy, the party, um, the social lightness, the social affairs, friendships, going out, having that drink, having that dinner, going to the movies, doing something out of the fun of it, indulging in the fun, little shallow moments of life because you do deserve them. But you may be still keeping yourself from it because crossing you do have the Eight of Swords. So you may feel that even when you go out with people, you are not present at the soul level. You may look at your groups of friends or the groups of people around you and feel quite disconnected. You may have a difficulty communicating with them, with people that you love, but you do not feel identified at this time. And this is why you may feel alone and unsupported. You may feel that your conditionings do not allow you the same amount of happiness that you see on others. You may be very you may have this mindset over the month of July that you can't have fun, you can't distract yourself from anything, nothing works with you. Well, that's something that actually can be truth, because I say that for myself many times. That can be real. I'm not going to say that that's just an illusion of your mind. Well, it is, but it's what we are prone to feel when we are very aware and we have a very serious outlook into things, which becomes a danger because it's a very negative outlook we call realism into things. But maybe you haven't worked hard enough. That's your task, to work hard enough to be and become lighter, to unburden yourself from all those, from that feeling of being in the jail constantly, and that when you try to the door of the cage is open and then you're afraid to fly, you're afraid to remove yourself from those barriers, because maybe you have this belief that you can fly that light without the burdens, without the weight, without the responsibilities. Or maybe you feel that you cannot have fun because there's so many responsibilities. So the month of July is a month to unburden, to connect with your own divinity and understanding of divinity, to really meditate and really pray and ask the universe, God, your angels, whatever you believe, to help you, because the help could really come and surprise you and give you a lot of a powerful insight upon the meaning of your life and the meaning of those experiences around you. So it's quite a mystical month, actually. It's a month that is it could be a wrapping up of everything you have been experiencing, that it's hard, but the outcome out of it, it's great. It's the Page of Pentacles, becoming younger at heart, becoming this student, becoming this child that, yes, is still very mature and very responsible, but that is going to enjoy the natural rhythms of life, that is going to appreciate the organic things in life, that is going to dedicate and commit himself to something that has value and meaning to it, studying something new, maybe working on something new, maybe trying to produce something new, but something that after this voyage and this journey, it has been quite difficult. It's like you start taking the juice out of it, and when you taste it, when you savor it for the first time, you see the beautiful golden outcome of it. So if there is any moment of despair in July, pray and meditate and ask for the miracles. Keep believing in the miracles, because I really feel that they are about to happen, and uh, you are about to receive some powerful signs of it. But you also have to fly out of the cage, so you can start understanding things from other perspectives and in a lighter way. You have to push yourself. It's funny because for Capricorns it's like this. You have to push yourself to become lighter. You have to push yourself to be more shallow, more superficial. You have to push yourself to have fun. You have to push yourself to enjoy life. And maybe this is one of the greatest achievements that you can get after this month, is an ending of a cycle and a rebirth into this new version of you that is much more younger at heart and is much more available to life and to people around it. There is much more cemented in real substance and in real knowledge, but one that is not just full of burdens or responsibilities, one where there's actual space for you to learn new things and to embrace new experiences. So, Capricorn, I hope you have a great time. Thank you so much for listening, liking, and subscribing, and hopefully we'll see each other soon.